Right then, okay, so we're going to go over the dumbbell side lateral raise. So this is to really target the side delts, okay? So for girls and guys who want nice looking shoulders, the side laterals are a great exercise along with the shoulder pressing, which you've got both in your program. So if you use both, you're going to have a great looking set of shoulders. So grab the dumbbells. First thing you're going to do is make sure the dumbbells aren't in front of you. Okay, if you go in front of you, you're not really hitting the side delt. Okay, so you're going to come to the side, and initially you don't want the dumbbells touching the sides. If you relax your arms down to the side, if you relax it down, again, I can't feel any tension on the shoulder. If Sam lifts his arm up a little bit more, automatically there's tension on the shoulders. Okay, so all he's going to do is raise out, like imagine he's reaching for opposite walls, keeping a slight bend in the elbow until he's just below 90 degrees. Okay, so he's going to come back down. Just before he touches his side, he comes back up. And then again, just before 90 degrees. Now, a common problem is people come up too high. They think the higher they go, the better. But then all that happens is you get trap activation. So you can see his shoulders are shrugged up, and he's going to feel it all in the traps, and the tension's not on the shoulder. Okay? So come until you feel like if you feel like you're shrugging up, just drop back down. So some people, they range maybe if you come back up Sam's range maybe even there. That's fine, as long as you're not going tiny little range by here, that's completely fine. Okay, so just if you feel the traps working, chances are you're going a little bit too high. Okay, another common problem then is just using a little bit too much momentum. So they're swinging back and forth, and again, there's not really much tension on the delts there, so that's more of a leg and core exercise. So you want to keep a nice solid base. You can have a slight bend in the knees, but just move with the arms, core locked in. Sam just does a nice simple rep again, like that. Another tiny little tip to think about is thumb down, pinky up. So Sam does that, that's going to activate the delt a little bit more. So you can see his thumb's down, his pinky's up, and that's really going to activate the side delt.
So we don't want this really, we don't want to be doing this, right?
No, definitely don't want to be externally rotating, so like what Sam's doing there. Again, that's taking tension off the shoulder. Okay, so Sam does one like that. It's a very common problem, and sometimes you'll get where the wrist is above the elbow. So if you drop your elbows down, Sam, and you come up like that, that's it, like that, that's a very common one. Chances are if you're doing that, you've gone a little bit too heavy. So if you're doing side laterals right, you don't need much weight at all, and chances are it's quite high rep as well on side laterals, so you don't need to worry too much about weight. You know, start nice and light and just progress with your weight from there. Okay? Cool. Anything to add?
No, guys, it's a great exercise. Normally in your C series in your program, so you know, make sure you focus on really good form. But it's a safe exercise, it's an isolation exercise, so you can do this exercise to fatigue. And if your form does break down, you can call it, you know, call a set there. But it's not like a deadlift and a squat where you're going to risk like severe injury. So don't be afraid to try and do it. And like Ricky said, you know, if you can't get up to the top, you've got 2 reps to go, then you can start introducing partial ranges of motion to make sure you keep the tension on those deltoids. But that's a fantastic exercise demonstration. And guys, if you're struggling with this exercise, like all the exercises, post videos, we can correct your form on the group. Cool. Thank you.